Hey guys, welcome to episode 9 of the Awesome Blossom Knits podcast. My name is Lauren, and as always, I'm coming to you from my home in Japan today. Thank you so much for joining me. It's been about 2 weeks since I last recorded, and I think this might be a little bit shorter episode than usual just because I don't have any new projects, but I have made some significant progress on one of my long-standing works in progress. And I've been dyeing some yarn this last week, so I wanted to go ahead and record and share that with you. So I usually start with finished objects, but I don't have any to show you this week. I did finish one project. If you watched last episode, you will have seen the pink Baby Bear Bonnet that I made, and I talked about I was going to make a blue one for another friend who's having a baby. And I did do that, and I finished it and gave it to her, but I don't have it anymore, and I didn't take any pictures before I gave it away, so I can't show it. But it's exactly the same as the first one I made, just a different color. So let's talk about works in progress. My first work in progress to share today is my Razzle Dazzle Socks, which is these guys. I can't remember if I was done with the first sock or not the last time I recorded. I might have already been done with it. But I have started on the second one, and I'm almost to where I will start the heel on the second sock. So these are being knit out of Red Heart, Heart and Soul in the Razzle Dazzle colorway. This is the yarn. Heart and Soul, Razzle Dazzle. I am knitting them on 2.25 millimeter Chalgu needles. I started with 64 stitches and then decreased to 60. And I'm using a contrasting color, Paton's Kroy in the Gentry Gray for the heel. And I did a Fish Lips Kiss heel on these. And other than that, they're just vanilla socks. So, plain old stockinette. So that's my Razzle Dazzle socks. So my other work in progress, the one I've made a lot of progress on, is my cardigan. Scooch back a little here. This is the Peridot cardigan by Marie Christine Levesque. Or Tricot Designs MCL is what she has it listed under on Ravelry, if you want to find it there. So I'm knitting this out of Knit Picks Hawthorne Tonal hand paint in the Astoria colorway. And last time I showed it, I was not done with the body. So obviously I have finished off the body of the cardigan. And it's got a 1x1 twisted rib at the bottom there, and then I used Jenny's surprisingly stretchy bind off to bind off the bottom. And I am almost done with the first sleeve. So I just tried it on a few minutes ago, and I think just a few more rows and then I'll be able to bind off the sleeve as well. And all of the markers are where I've done decreases down the sleeve. And this is the reason that I don't have any new cast-ons. Because once I finish the body, it feels like the end is near, so all I want to do is just knit on this until it's done. I do have some things that I'm itching to cast on, but I'm kind of holding off until I finish this. It seems like a lot of people don't like knitting sleeves. Like I hear people talk about sleeve island, like it just takes forever and they get stuck on knitting the sleeves at the end. But for me, I think it's the opposite. The body of the cardigan seemed like it took ages, and then the sleeve just practically knit itself. And it's really like knitting a sock to me, because I mean at the end here, I think I have about 60 stitches on my needles right now. So it's, you know, small circumference, knitting it magic loop just like I would a sock, so it just flies for me. So I hope the second sleeve goes as fast, and maybe next time I record I can show you a finished sweater. So that is actually all of the knitting I have to show this week, but I have been dyeing some yarn, so I wanted to show you a couple of new colorways. For those who don't know, I dye yarn and I sell it on Etsy under the name Awesome Blossom Knits. So let me just start with the colorway I am most excited about. And that is this one. This is my first Christmas colorway. And I've dyed some up on my BFL sock base, which is 75% superwash BFL, 25% nylon, and my merino nylon sock base, which is 75% superwash merino, 25% nylon. And it is a sort of lime green base with all these fun multicolored speckles. And I dyed up another skein of this morning for myself too, so that I can cast on some socks in this color soon. So this is called Christmas Party. And then I dyed a couple more semi-solid colors, which I love. They are these two sort of medium jewel tones. This one is called Amethyst. And this one is called Beyond the Sea. And they're just very, very slightly, I don't want to say tonal because they're not really tonal, they're just a semi-solid. There's a little bit of variation in there, more so than like a commercial yarn that's a solid color. And the last new colorway I have to show you is this one. It's a very speckly, dark pink, orange, yellow, kind of sunset colors, and I called it Drinks at Sunset. And I feel like the camera's blowing it out just a little bit, but there you go. So all of those new colorways have been listed and are currently available in my Etsy shop. I will put a link in the description box down below to my shop, and also in the description box I'll put some brief show notes and my Ravelry and Instagram usernames if you want to find me either of those places. And that is all I have for you guys today. So until next time, thank you so much for joining me, and bye!